New York Theological Seminary was founded by Wilbert Webster White, who, after completing his doctorate of religion at Yale, realized that that amazingly wonderful degree did not prepare him for ministry on the ground. And so he wanted to open a school, a seminary, that was intentional about combining theory and practice in a way that those who come through New York Theological Seminary not only get a rigorous theological education, but one that will prepare them to fulfill that Matthew 25 mandate of feeding those that are hungry, of providing clothes to those who need clothing, visiting those who are in prison and in hospitals. And so that's what New York Theological Seminary was founded upon, those principles.
New York Theological Seminary's mission is to prepare the next generation of faith and thought leaders to engage in relevant, restorative, and revolutionary forms of ministry.
Relevant because we know that denominational participation is declining. Restorative because there's so much division in our world right now. And then revolutionary because we've got to start doing things new. We've got to start trying things that we haven't tried before to encounter and really face these challenges and problems that we've never seen before in our world.
It's the greatest representation for me of how that mission finds expression is through our Master of Professional Studies program. That, for me, is the model, is the poster child of what it means to engage in relevant, restorative, and revolutionary forms of ministry.
New York Theological Seminary has been engaged in theological education in prisons since 1982. For the past now 41 years. We have partnered with a male facility, Sing Sing, a female facility, Bedford Hills, to offer a master's degree in theology for men and women. It is the only graduate degree offered in a New York State prison.
We've graduated over 532 men in this program over the 40 years. They've come out to do some amazing things in their communities, being leaders. What that program means to so many, we have a recidivism rate that's less than 10% over the lifetime of the program, less than 1% in the past 5 years, and so we know it's a program that works.
And in my experience, that the prison experience was a fight to remain human. In order to survive, especially a long-term incarceration, it becomes a matter of staying human. And I noticed that those who went to school had something unique, had purpose. So education provides many of the men behind bars doing a lot of time with purpose.
Having this NPS program in a total institution is miraculous. I, at graduation, said it was a mountaintop experience. And we often talked about, okay, we're on the top of this mountain. What happens now?
Education at its best ought to be transformative, right? And one aspect of transformation is healing, right? To move from a sense of brokenness to a sense of wholeness. And education at its best ought to do that.
And so sometimes it's not a matter of having to give someone a new identity as much as it is taking the best of who they are and helping them to understand all of the wonderful and imaginative and creative ways that they can use their God-given gifts to bring humanity forward and restore hope in our communities. I'm
living the best years of my life. And that's a fact. Not only because it's today and it's amazing, but my network is, I'm not going to say that I don't have no problems. I cash a ticket, a card, for parking every other day, and that don't make me happy. But I'm happy of the ability to get a ticket, to help others, to be of service, to be helpful to others, to be able to look at my family and not to be ashamed.
This program, which has been around for 40 years. 1983, the first cohort graduated. I'm a graduate of the class of 1994. So biblically significant in that we have reached this milestone in the program, and those of us who have institutional knowledge of the program wonder what will the next 40 years look like. Will they be those things that disappeared and no one knows about them anymore?
We are fortunate to say that we don't take state money. Our program is funded by individual philanthropy, it is funded by faith communities, While programs are being cut, we've expanded. After 40 years of only being at a male facility, now we're at a female facility, getting ready to graduate our first class in June 2023 because of the generosity of individuals who can learn to see people beyond their worst mistakes.
And so, yes, we need those who are invested, who are aligned with our mission and vision to recognize the importance of this work, the uniqueness of this work, and recognize that it's something that's not only needed in New York, but I'd love to see this program in every state of the nation because it's needed, especially at the rates that we are incarcerating individuals. So let's make the investment so that when individuals go home, they can stay home. When they go home, they are employable. When they go home, they are whole and complete. When they go home, they are hopeful for how they can contribute to their communities, to their churches, to our cities, to our nations, and yet even to our world.
NYTS, we're here.
NYTS is here.
NYTS, we're here.
NITS, estamos aquí.
New York Theological Seminary, we're here.